Hello and welcome to Brooks Field in Milton, Massachusetts on Friday, September 27th for Sport View's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Football 2024. It's found only on Holliston Hub HCAT. Tonight the Panthers face the Milton Wildcats in a non-league matchup. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, the Panthers are coming off a win and a bye week. What do you expect to see from Holliston against Milton here tonight?
Well, this is going to be a big test for Holliston. That team over there in Milton, they have a really strong quarterback. They have a good offense. They run a good defense. They lost and they got shut out by Needham, but then they won 2 straight games. Holliston coming in, I think the bye week, Tom, could not have been at a better time. Usually people would want it later in the year. We were talking a little bit with Coach Yorf before the game, and having that 2 weeks where they could work together after finally getting to know each other, that was a big plus for those 2 weeks. So I think you're going to see a good effort here by Holliston, and they certainly have the opportunity to win the game, but this is going to be a big test. This week and next week are going to be 2 really big tests for Holliston.
Holliston comes into the game with a record of 1-1, averaging 15 points a game. Their head coach, Mike Uroff, in his first season with the Panthers. Milton comes in with a 2-1 record, averaging 23 points a game. They are in Division III. Their head coach is Steve Dombrowski in his 10th season with Milton. His record, 79 wins against 22 losses.
And he won the Super Bowl in Division III last year with this ball club.
Captains out for the coin toss for Holliston. Number 8, Lucas Badenkoff. Number 77, Charlie Stott. Number 53, Caleb Greenberg. Hey, Jay, we got sponsors here tonight.
Yeah.
HCAT, Holliston HCAT Hub. We've got sponsors from the Holliston Superette, Basil's Pizza and Subs, Main Effort Financial, and the Henry Studio is sponsoring this game tonight.
There you go, and we're going to go in the first quarter with the Superette is sponsoring the first quarter for us here in Holliston, in Milton.
Looks like Holliston will receive.
So Holliston received the opening kickoff, and we're ready to go, Tom.
We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few moments. And now Tom Harmon with the pregame throwdown.
Thank you very much, Tom. The Holliston Panthers come in tonight's game with a record of 1-1, while the Milton Wildcats hold a record of 2-1. Both teams are coming off wins on the road. The Panthers secured a 14-6 victory in Middleborough, and the Wildcats pulled off a commanding 35-7 victory over Framingham. The Wildcats have been dominant against the Panthers for the past 3 seasons and scoring 42 points in each of the last 2 matchups. In last year's meeting, senior quarterback Kyle Lima was one of the few bright spots, scoring both of Halton's 2 rushing touchdowns in a 42-14 loss. Holliston hopes to turn the page on the past tonight and secure their 2nd win of the season here in Milton. After 2 weeks of preparation coming off the bye week. For the weather this evening, at start time, it is 72 degrees with clear skies. A perfect night for football.
Thank you, Tom. And the first quarter is brought to you by the Holliston Superette. Quality service since 1960. Chris Lancini and his team providing all you need down at the Superette. Kickoff is deep, back to Vargas at the 5. Looks like he gets it up across the 25-yard line.
We got some good news tonight in that Connor Teague will be playing on offense tonight for Holliston. Nick got a little nicked up a couple weeks ago, but he's back, and that's a big plus for Holliston.
Yes.
This team, this defense, you're going to see in red here. They're pretty quick. They get to the ball. They like to swarm to the ball. This is a defense so that you can do some misdirection plays on, and they'll, because they're so aggressive, sometimes they will work.
Quarterback for Holliston is Drew Kafka, number 6. Pitches it to Vargas, but he's snuffed in the backfield.
couple things. Obviously, same thing as always. With this, Tom, is that you want to stay away from penalties, stay away from your turnovers, and when you get near the guy, tackle him, especially the quarterback, Patrick Collins, number 8, who we'll see when Milton gets the ball.
Second down for Holliston. Fighting his way forward for a couple of yards. Brings up a third down and 13.
Just underway here, 10:55, a clock running in the first quarter, no score.
Starting offense for the Holliston Panthers, number 77, Charlie Stott. Number 51, Will Clasby. Number 53, Caleb Greenberg. 57, Matt Bazisco. Number 60, Tristan Crimmins DeRuggio. Number 1, Connor Teague. Number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Yeah, Kafka got run out of bounds there, right about at the down marker.
No, maybe a gain of 1. Brings up fourth down for the Panthers.
4th and 14.
Connor Teague, number 1, back to punt. And he sends a beauty into the night sky, well over the head of Salmon, and out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Ball is down right about the 25-yard line. On a bring it from Milton. First down.
Well, what you see with Milton tonight is, of course, the quarterback is number 8, Patrick Collins. He's a good one, Tom. He's only a junior. This is his first year starting, but they've had 3 really, really strong quarterbacks here the last 3 years.
Number 8, Patrick Collins, 12 for 20 and 158 yards and 3 touchdowns against Central Rhode Island. He's got 5 passing touchdowns and 4 rushing touchdowns on the season.
And he likes to pass to number 22, Hinkle.
Hands the ball up the middle to number 23, Peter Skutnik, sophomore running back.
Yeah, Skutnik played a really good game against Central Central from Providence when they played them a couple weeks ago. He's a good running back. He's fast, but he's got power too. He can play in between the tackles.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Collins to throw, goes deep down the middle to Harrison. 22 catches it on the fly for a touchdown.
Yeah, that's that Harrison Hinkle I told you about just a minute ago, and Collins likes him. He'll go after him, and you'll see him on return teams, and you see him obviously in the offense. And the thing with Collins, he throws like the other guys who played here before him, a really nice ball. So he can do that, and he can also run really well. He is a definite dual threat.
Extra point is up and good. So with 9:47 to go in the first quarter, Milton leads 7-0 on the 65-yard bomb from Collins to Hinkle.
Well, sometimes, you're getting a game like this, and both teams kind of feel each other out at the first shot, but Milton wanted to take a flyer on going deep, and they did. And I told you, Hinkle, he's a good one. And he's not the only one here. They got a kid named Salmon who's also a good receiver for them, who you probably see sometime tonight.
That was Hinkle's 2nd touchdown of the season, 6th touchdown pass for Patrick Collins. Well, the Wildcats surely showed us their quick strike ability.
Yeah, they can. And they're good. When I saw the film, looking at the film this week and everything, and it was like, how did they ever get shut out by Needham? I couldn't believe it. I don't know if there was something about that game that was different, but this team can score, and they can score quickly.
This kick is going to bounce in front of Vargas, taken at the 5. Gets up ahead of steam through traffic. Tough to bring down, crosses the 25-yard line. Nice return by Kylie Vargas, number 4.
Kylie Vargas, we talk about him a lot. He's that one of those guys that you'll see him in the offensive backfield as a running back. Really good speed and good balance. You see him, and he's bigger than he looks. When you look at him out here, but he's bigger than he looks, and he's got some power, and he can go between the tackles too.
First and 10 for the Panthers at their own 27-yard line. Kafka hands it off to Vargas. Vargas with a nice gain and is close to a first down at the 40-yard line.
What I really like, Tom, is a guy like Kylie Vargas. When I say he can run between the tackles, and then he does.
So Holliston moves the chains right away. Second and 7 for Holliston.
And that's what's happening.
Holliston.
And that's what's happening here.
Kafka to throw. Looks left.
Yeah,
flags fly. Murrow was the intended receiver. He thinks it's pass interference.
Yeah, and so did the ref.
And that's the initial call.
Wait a minute. Did he pointed in the Holliston direction?
I think that had to be a mistake. Yeah, now
they're cycling the other way. All right, yeah. Yeah, he pointed in the Holliston direction. I'm going,
he did point in Holliston's direction.
So that'll be a...
what does he think this is, a Giants-Cowboys game?
That'll be 15 yards. Of course, it's not... you don't spot it on the where it occurred.
But another first down for the Panthers. Panthers move into Wildcat territory at the 44. Kafka takes it himself. Nice blocking up front.
That was a great blocking scheme. I didn't see who it was. It went from the right to the left.
That was Murrow.
That was Murrow. Nicely done. Very nicely done.
So gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3 for Holliston.
As with every team, Tom, when that offensive line gets working, that offense can do a lot of different things behind it.
Kafka inside handoff to Murrow. Maybe a gain of 1.
7:39 left to go in this first quarter. Milton ahead 7-0. Holliston with the ball and marching.
They call it no gain. So third down and 3.
It's a good passing down here because, if you don't make it and you don't lose any yardage, you can really go for it on fourth down. So you might see a pass here.
Kafka to throw on third down. He's scrambling. Races towards the sideline in front of the Panthers. He got enough for the first down.
Well, Drew Kafka, he can throw the ball and he can run the ball just like the kid over here from Milton. And that's a big plus because if he does get in trouble, he can squeak out of it.
So another first down for the Panthers at the Wildcat 34.
At some point here, they're going to go to number 1, Connor Teague.
Throw it into the flat. Kafka to Murrow. Looks like he picks up maybe 5.
This is a nice drive, mixing it up. Little passing.
Oh, they mark it at 3. Second down and 7. Well, Holliston's been moving forward every play.
Yeah, well, you watch this offensive line, and that's how you can tell what's going to happen. And right now, they're doing a nice job.
Kafka fakes it to Vargas, fires it, complete to Connor Teague. Touchdown, Panthers!
They waited an extra play. They tended to.
A 31-yard touchdown, Kafka to Teague, and the Panthers are on the board.
Well, that's the explosion Holliston has. You know, they got that great speed on Connor Teague, and you know he can get out there and he can beat anybody. I don't think there's anybody that he's going to play against this year who he can't beat. And that's a big plus because that quarterback gets the confidence in that. He gets him in a small window like he did there and let him just go right down the sideline. Nice job. He looks like he's going to try for the extra point here.
Teague blasts it through the uprights, and we've got a tie score with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. So the Panthers respond big time with a nice 72-yard drive on their own after the Wildcats scored.
Yeah, what happens there in a drive like that is, you know, a couple things. Obviously, you keep control of the ball and you score, but you also keep the defense off the field. So that's a big plus for that defensive team.
Second touchdown of the year for Connor Teague and the third touchdown pass for Drew Kafka.
Now, Drew's got a pretty big arm. You know, sometimes you don't see it, and if he gets the time to throw, he can throw really deep.
That one was on the run.
That was, yeah. But when he gets the time to throw and he can throw deep you throw it out there to Connor Teague, that's going to be a pretty dynamic duo. Exactly 6 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-7 here. Holliston will be kicking off.
Salmon and Hinkle deep for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're two good returners, so you don't want to get it to them. That's a nice job by the kick return team.
He kicked it at 23. That was Skutnik.
Both these teams have really good kicking and kicking return teams.
Now's a good time to score yourself a sub or sandwich at Super Ed, with Panthers scoring here in the first quarter.
So they did get the ball out to the 40.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Collins to throw, looking deep, but Stott had a hand on him. The ball came loose. Panthers with a big sack.
Now we talked.
Captain Charlie Stott was in there and got a hand on him. Broke up the play.
We talked about this in the Middleborough game, Tom, and I didn't see if he's going back there, but when they moved Badenkoff to the defensive end position, I thought that was a great move. I don't know if he's going to be.
He's at linebacker right now.
So he's back at linebacker. Okay.
Collins to throw on 2nd down. Hits it out to number 88, Patrick Mason, the junior. He had a touchdown against Framingham last week.
Yeah, he's another one. He's another receiver coming up here along with Hinkle and Salmon.
Just a gain of 3, be 3rd down and 7.
This big 3rd down for Holliston now.
Ball on the 43-yard line of Milton.
They got to attack. Watch that off defensive end. Key off of him.
Collins to throw. Ball complete to Salmon, but really no gain.
He lost.
That brings up 4 down. Fourth down.
Lost a couple yards on that one.
Oh, he did. Lost 3 yards on that completion. Well, they think a lot of number 4. He was a sophomore sensation last year for that Super Bowl team, getting 1,000 yards receiving.
And what he did, you know, last year he got 2 big touchdowns in that Super Bowl to help them beat, I think it was Walpole, right, that they beat?
Right. Matt Gimblett, number 3, deep to receive the punt.
You know, you get that confidence. You can play with these teams, the Miltons and the Graftons, and, you know, that carries on through all the way into the playoffs.
First and 10 for the Panthers. Kafka to throw, looks left. Away from the rush. Intended for Morrow over there. Incomplete.
Max Morrow's turned into a good receiver for Kafka.
Yeah, he's doing a little running and blocking and catching. Second down and 10 for Holliston. Teague in motion, gets it on the jet play. He turns the corner and is pushed out of bounds right around the first down marker.
See, that's what speed could do. We talk about this almost every year. I say the same thing, is that you get somebody that fast, you can't simulate that when you're practicing. You know, you can say, well, you're going to take him and you're going to take him. And then the game time comes and you see how fast these guys really are. He's exceptionally fast, exceptionally good athlete. And he gives you a shot every time he touches the ball of big plays. You've seen him twice already tonight.
Third down and 1. Kafka on the quarterback sneak. See if he got forward mark, and he did get forward progress. So another Panther first down.
3:55 left to go in the first quarter, 7-7.
Panthers marched over 70 yards for a touchdown here in the first quarter, last possession.
And they want to do these sustained drives where you can control the clock. That's a big plus when you have an offense that can quick strike against you like Milton can.
First and 10 for Holliston. Kafka to throw, looks left, throws it up for Gimblett, but he got tangled up. Incomplete.
That was good coverage by Milton. What they're doing is with these passes is they're stretching that defense. And you watch that defense now; those safeties are back a little bit. The corners are back a little bit, and that gives you a lot more room in the middle to hit somebody over the middle.
Kafka to Vargas on second down.
Yeah, they were coming up on that one. You could read the safeties coming up on that one.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Third down here, 2:50 left to go in the first Superette first quarter, 7-7.
Third down and 11 for Holliston. Rodenheiser behind Kafka. Kafka dumps it off to Rodenheiser, but it's incomplete. Seems like they tried to set up a reverse screen on that one.
Yeah, well, what happened was you can do that screen, but you want to let the guys on the other side of the line come in. You didn't want the guys on the left side of the defensive line to come in, and that's what happened. They came in, and the other guys didn't. So
Teague to punt on fourth down. Salmon and Hinkle deep for Milton.
Now, I told you about tackling. You're going to really have to tackle these guys if they take the ball and run with it.
Teague booms one.
Fumble.
Salmon loses it.
Holliston.
Recovered by the Panthers. Number 5, Tommy Quinn. Boy. Well, Holliston covered that punt.
Well, that's why those gunners are so important. You know, they get down there, and sometimes, I'm not saying it happened here, but sometimes the guys blocking those gunners are just, okay, you know, he's a gunner. But then he gets down there, and a Hinkle, who you would never expect to do that, drops the ball. And Tommy Quinn's right there to pick it up and set up Holliston in tremendous field position.
Panthers with the ball on the Wildcat 34-yard line.
And this is where a team has to really come down and take advantage of these situations to get down here and score some points.
Double reverse to Teague. Takes it up the left sideline. Still keeps his feet, cuts it back across the field. Going for the touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers!
Wow.
A 34-yard touchdown by the Panthers. Connor Teague.
Well, it's going to go in the book as 34 yards, but add 53 yards on top of that because that's the width of the field that he had to run.
Well, Tom Harmon's got the next-gen stats here. How many yards did he actually run? 75?
He did get one of those cardio awards for that. What a great play.
Electrifying play for the Panthers.
Well, we came in, remember I told you in the opening, I said that, the one way you can beat a team that goes to the ball that aggressively is to do reverses and to, do different types of plays like that, and it's paying off.
Teague with the kick through the uprights, and with 1:48 to go in this Holliston Superette first quarter, the Panthers lead 14-7.
See, you talk about these bye weeks and everything, and for a lot of teams it's really important. But for this ball club, where they're all new, the coaching staff is new, the ball club is new. What you want to do is you want to get as much time together as you can. That's why they get a couple games, they get in and kind of know each other a little bit, and then they get in and they have this 2 weeks where they can really work on stuff. I'm sure that play was put in during this 2-week bye period, and you see these, the different fields going back and forth in the field, and how Teague was able to cut back. The other great thing is, normally when that happens, you almost always get a block in the back. And Holliston did not get a block in the back on that.
Good job by the Panthers. Well, second touchdown of the game for Connor Teague. Now number one will catch his. Oh no, they got McElliott with the kickoff. Scooter's going up the. Bounces in front of Hinkle.
Got to tackle him. There you go. There you go.
Good coverage by the Panthers.
1:40 left to go in this Superette first quarter, and Holliston up 14-7. And boy, are they having fun offensively. So the defense got to settle in here and see if they can get another stop.
It's fun to draw up a play like that one, but you've got to have execution, like you said about the no block in the back. That was big.
Well, you got to have execution, and you got to have Connor Teague to run the play too. That kind of helps a little bit.
1st and 10 for Milton. Collins the throw, drops it off to Salmon.
Got to get him.
Salmon with some room, right up the middle, trying to be chased down. 75 yards. Patrick Collins to.
1:23 left to go in the Superette first quarter as Milton lines up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it looks good.
So 14-14. Jay, what have you done with the defenses?
Well, one of the things you got to do is when you have Collins playing, you're really going to have to put a lot of pressure on him. Now you got to be careful how you put that pressure on him, because if you're coming outside pressure, he can go around the end. He's really good at that. He can read that really well. What you got to do with a quarterback like that is you got to put the pressure up the middle. All you Tom Brady fans, you know that better than I do. You get that. The quarterback, the one kind of pressure the quarterback is tough for the quarterback to handle is pressure up the middle. And if you can get that pressure up the middle, that's going to make him, speed up his throw or be off maybe on a little of his delivery. Otherwise, he'll pick you apart. It's a left-footed kicker.
Gimblett and Vargas back. Vargas back to almost the goal line.
He handed the ball off.
No.
Did he?
I didn't see what.
I think he handed the ball off. I think Vargas
Oh, fake me out.
did. You're not the one we're trying to fake out, Tom. That's the problem. 1:11 left to go in the Super at first. 14-14. All right, so let's see if Holliston can answer.
Wonder if the game's on at the Superette tonight.
Probably. With knowing Chris, it's probably on. Chris is such a great guy.
1st and 10 from the 25 for Holliston. Pitches back to, I think that was number 9, Morrow. And that was number 5, Tommy Quinn. Forward for 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
You know, I don't know if this is me or not. This feels like a really dark field. It doesn't seem like the light. They get the lighting right in the center of the field there, but it seems dark when you get back in there. I don't know if it. I know they had a problem one of the games. It might have been the Central game where one of the sets of lights did go out. But.
Huh. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. Go to Vargas up the middle.
Yeah, he pulled a bunch of guys with him.
Push the pile a little bit. Third down and 6. Getting ready to start the second quarter. The Basil Pizza and Sub second quarter, Jay. Can you remember that one?
Yeah. I should remember that one. The family founded it.
Well, the Basil family is celebrating 44 years this September.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've done a great job.
Let's get a quick round of applause for our student section.
Okay, here we go. 12 minutes left to go in the half here, and 14-14, and Holliston facing a third and what about 5 maybe?
Yes.
A long 5?
Pitches to Quinn.
He's going to throw.
Quinn's going to launch one. Chased out of the pocket, though. Just couldn't get the receiver open.
Well, that was smart of Tommy to take this because even though field position isn't very good here, you got a guy there back there, number 1, who can reverse his field position really quickly and getting that ball really deep downfield. Again, guys, you're going to have to tackle on this on these receivers because they're good.
Block punt.
Block.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown! Punter's blocked. Recovered and scored.
Didn't see if they loaded up one side of the defense.
No, I didn't. But see, we talked about that earlier, how that offensive line was kind of, for Holliston, was kind of controlling the game. But now Milton's defense has come alive. I don't know why these teams do this. I talk about that all the time. If you're going to line up, just line up. I don't know what the difference is of starting out where they started out. Kick is up and good.
Kick is no good.
No good. Oh, okay.
Now the score is Milton 20, Holliston 14.
So a block punt. We've seen a muff punt and we've seen a block punt.
11:15 left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter. 20-14, Holliston down 6. Kind of left the door open though with that point that was missed. We'll see if that has an effect later on down in the game.
Extra points are important, Jay, especially in tight ball games like this one.
They forgot it was the second quarter.
The Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter, Jay.
There you go.
If we had told them that, they would have got it right.
There you go. This, we do want to thank all our sponsors, though. They're
Yeah.
absolutely fabulous. Thank you, guys, all of you.
Couldn't bring you this great football action from Milton High School. Back to the 5-yard line, Vargas. Tripped up just shy of the 15-yard line.
Well, they're strong in all three. You know, Milton, you talked about how they're strong offense, defense. They're also strong on special teams, which I think really both of these teams are really pretty good on special teams. You know, the thing when you start focusing on the special teams too, that you know, a lot of times you can't get way too far behind because they can keep you in a ball game either with time of possession or field position.
Right. 1st and 10 Panthers from the 12. Kafka fires it out to his left. Tommy Quinn, number 5, catches the ball for a 2-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick announcement. Please remember, you may not re-enter if you leave the stadium. Once you leave the stadium, you are forbidden from coming back.
Clock is running here, 10:37 left to go in the Basil's second quarter. They're kind of, you see that defense now kind of creeping up again. They're feeling pretty confident. This is sometimes you can beat them deep when they do this.
Oh, just tripped up as he burst through the line. That was number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Rodenheiser might have had a lot ahead of him. He just tripped up, as you said, Tom.
So that'll be a gain of 4. Looks like 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, but that's a big that was a big game because kind of gets you a little bit out of trouble there. Makes it a doable 3rd down.
Kafka away from the rush. Throws it on the left sideline. Incomplete. Drew had done a great job getting away from the rush there.
He did. That could have easily been a broken play.
What are the referees talking about?
I don't know what happened over there.
Unless he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw.
I think you might be right, Tom. I saw him when he got out there. I thought, wow, he has a shot at getting the 1st down, and then he threw the ball. So
it brings up a 4th down and 5, and Teague to punt again.
let's see. See if they have that some kind of an overload here to come and get Teague. They send everybody. Going to pass. Oh, kick. Oh. Take a bounce.
Oh,
Great
it takes
bounce.
a beautiful Panther bounce.
Ball is down at about the 42-yard line.
So Milton will take over at their own 42. Still good field position.
9:10 left to go in the Basil second.
Hey, you know, the games
2014.
usually, I've seen the game on at Basil's too. They play the HCAT games.
Of course they do.
Collins hands it off.
Yeah, I think what kind of happened.
Skutnik, but he is swarmed under.
They scored, obviously, in that first play. They scored the long touchdown. And then Holliston came back and got 2 touchdowns, and it kind of took them out of their game plan, I think. They were trying to throw deep to get the ball, to get the score back and maybe get the lead. And now you might see them running the ball a little bit more.
Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Collins to throw.
Got him.
Stott and a friend got him. Clasby, 51.
Charlie Stott, the captain.
Gain of 3, so 3rd and 9.
Coach Conrad's defense now. He likes to come on these. He'll bring some pressure. Let's see if he's going to bring the pressure or play back to defend the pass.
Collins with a short drop, fires it, complete to Salmon, but he reached forward, but I don't think he made it.
No, they're going to mark his knee. So, they gave it to him? Wow, I think I would have measured
Wow.
that. I think I would have asked for a measurement there.
So to the play. First down.
But either way, come to the line quickly.
Collins to throw again. Murrow with the rush puts him out of the pocket.
Quarterback keeper. Brought down
Nice tackle there by,
Pierce Duncan.
I think that was 8.
Second down.
To Pierce Duncan.
8 or, well, Murrow was in there. Badenkoff was in.
Open right here.
Third down. 3rd and about 3.
Collins to throw again. Just past the sticks. Hinkle with the catch.
Holliston defense did a nice job that time. We talked about coming up, from the center.
I think the Panther rush is having an effect because Collins is very quick with his footwork and throwing it out of the pocket.
It is, and they've got to, they've done a nice job of containing him in that pocket, but they have to put that pressure on him.
1st and 10 for Milton. That was number 5, Aiden Cooper.
Clock is running, 5.5 minutes left in the.
He picked up a yard. So 2nd down and 9 from the 34.
Now 5:20 left in the Basil's second quarter. Holliston down 20-14. Milton marching, but Holliston's putting up a pretty good defensive stand here. They got to come get him.
Collins keeps it himself. Got a makeable 3rd down after that one.
Talk about that run pass option situation. Well, that was a run option. That he's either
gain of 6.
He's either going to hand the ball off to that running back, or he's going to take it himself. And what he does is he looks over the whole field, and when he sees the opening over there on the left-hand side of his offensive line, that's where he's going to go. He can do that, and he's got the speed when he gets out there. He's tough to catch.
So 3rd down and 3. Empty backfield for Collins.
Come get him now.
3 receivers to his left.
Come get him now.
And we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout Holliston.
Timeout is called on the field.
So 4:21 left to go in the second quarter. The Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. Panthers trail 20-14. They had a brief lead, Jay. They were up 14-7.
They did.
A lot of action in this first half.
Yeah, a lot of scoring back and forth, and really, this is really the first sustained drive by Milton because, they had the 2 long bombs, and in between there, I think it might have been a 3 and out. I don't know, maybe it wasn't, but anyway, Holliston was able to score twice in between them. I think what they saw is they saw that Milton had just, the quarterback back there, Collins, was an empty backfield. And I think they want to, figure out what they want to do with that, because do you want to attack that, or do you want to, lay back and watch the passing? He's, get you going. Again, what you got to do is put that pressure up the middle and contain on the outside. And you can't go too far outside with the contain, because he'll cut back in between the defensive end and the tackles. So you've got to put the pressure outside. Now it's not an empty backfield, so a little bit different.
Pitch to Skutnik.
It's a nice job by Holliston getting him up there, and fourth down. And
Fourth
wow.
down. Fourth down and 1.
I'm having a tough time from my vantage point of seeing it. I thought he tackled him about 3 yards.
Yeah, you got to read the sticks.
Yep.
It's like reading the tea leaves.
Oh, that's what it is.
Fourth and 1 for Milton.
Oh, they didn't buy it. Smart move by Holliston right there. They didn't. Yeah, Milton's going to call a timeout. They wanted Holliston to buy that. What they wanted them to do when they sent that receiver across the field, they wanted to see the safeties move over, and they wanted to see something else. They had something set up for over on the right side here. Holliston was having none of it, and that's why they were able to. They'd have to take the timeout.
Good job by the Panthers.
.335 left to go here in the Basel second quarter. Good game, though. 20
great
14,
night for football. We thought it was supposed to be freezing, this one. It was supposed to be down in the 50s.
Frigid, just absolutely frigid here. You know what, the other thing I don't get, and they do this in the pros and college, high school, when you got a fourth and literally inches and you center the ball back, why don't you have your quarterback take the ball and either take it himself or hand it off to somebody?
Coaches always overthink these things.
I know, but there must be a reason they do it, because I see it all the time. See, now you're going to have to pay for that real estate twice.
Collins keeps it himself.
No,
cuts it back up. In for the touchdown. Patrick Collins.
Yeah,
on a 4th and 1. Looked like the Panthers had him in the backfield.
They did.
Got an arm on him at least.
And they had everyone in the right position. Just sometimes you just don't make the tackle, but didn't make the tackle, and that would have been Holliston's ball. Now instead you're going to be chasing a couple. They're going to go for 1 or 2. Just over 1 here, I guess.
Kick is up and good. So with 3:25 to go in the Basil Pizza second quarter, it's 27-14 Milton.
Yeah, now you're at the point of the game where you got to really see if you can score here, because A, you don't want to give Milton the ball back, and B, Milton has the ball it's going to get the ball in the second half, so you want to be really careful here. You want to still be aggressive. You don't want to, pull on the horns, but you got to be really careful. This would be a nice time for a nice run back here.
With that score, Collins rushed for his 6th touchdown of the season.
I thought if Holliston had made that tackle, I was exactly what I was talking about. Why do you push him that far back?
Right.
Make him come all that distance. But
you were almost Nostradamus there.
Yeah, almost.
Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Not Nostradamus.
No, not at all.
That's his brother.
Yeah, Fred Damus.
Fred Thomas.
3:25 left to go here. Basil's second quarter. Could really use a run back here. Oh, squib.
To the up back. Gets it
Yeah, I mean,
just short of the 40-yard line.
I
So good field position.
yeah, it's great field position. I mean, I'd take that all day if they're going to give you the ball at the 40.
I think that was 22. Sean Warner was the up back with that return. We'll see if the Panthers can put together a drive here. Plenty of time on the clock.
Yeah, and you want to put together a drive because what you don't want to do is you don't want to give them that ball back now. So you want to score, obviously, but you got to put together a little drive. Unless, of course, you can score in one play. Captain Obvious.
Kafka to throw on first down. He's out of the pocket. Lets it go into the Wildcat bench for an incompletion.
You know what I like right there? Drew Kafka, he could have very easily thrown that ball to the receiver he was looking for, his first option to his left, which was up, but he didn't. He pulled it back down because that guy was covered. You know, sometimes you're better off doing that and coming back in with 2nd and 10 than giving them the ball right back. That's a nice play. You know, these young quarterbacks, you know, he hasn't played that much varsity. He doesn't have that much varsity experience. Able to do that, that's a big plus.
2nd down and 10 for Holliston.
Oh, nice run.
That was Rodenheiser for a couple of yards.
So here's
Gain
the play.
of 3.
Here's an interesting play call here. You know, you want to run the ball and keep the clock running, or make them make a timeout or something. There's 2:40 left to go in the Bears the second quarter, 27-14. Or do you throw it downfield and get that first down? Couple options here for Coach Uroff. Yeah, win for the 10-second call. He just got it.
Kafka on the reverse. Whoa, Rodenheiser. Head over tea kettle.
Yeah. It's going to be a timeout. I'm guessing Milton, right? Yeah, they want to stop the clock and give that offense back on the field. And that's what I was talking about. You know, you want to kind of sustain that drive to either make them take a timeout or get a first down. That play was interesting. I kind of thought the way it looked from here anyway, that that was Austin, right?
Yeah, gain of 2.
Rodenheiser. If he came all the way out, he might have had a shot of getting in there, but they got in there really good, that defense, and they're showing you they're a good ball club. I mean, they won the Division III Super Bowl last year. For those that don't know, Holliston's in Division IV.
They had a tough start to the season against Needham.
They did.
I mean, a hot Needham team.
Yeah, and then hot Needham is playing very, very well. We played them 2 or 3 years ago down there, and we beat them, but they've since have really gotten it all together, and they're beating up on some people.
Right.
They beat Natick, I think, last week. Needham did.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, wow.
I'm not sure what that.
Well, what happened last time was he had Connor Teague, the punter. He had him go to his right, and I thought he was going to run the ball last time, and he kicked it. So I don't know if he just couldn't, if he was trying to do that, or if that was the design play. But boy, you give them a short field right now with 2:01 left to go in the half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Milton.
Now I got to buckle up because now they're going to come. They have one timeout left, I believe. They can still run the ball, but I don't think they're going to be running the ball here.
Collins to throw, steps up, has to get away from the pressure. And Milton takes another timeout after essentially he got back to the Well, where do they mark it?
Just
Got to wait for the stakes.
yeah, about a 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8. Clock stop with 1:51 to go here in the Basil second quarter. Coach Conrad out talking to his defense.
This is where they'll give them. We talked about a little bit earlier that run pass option, and sometimes you don't. It's not run pass. Sometimes it's just an option play to the running back. But I think here you'll see one of those run pass options because he can score so quickly. Collins can.
Oh, he's got a lot of confidence in the pocket.
Yeah, so he knows that he can get out. He's got three more downs to play with here. Now Holliston, on the other hand, is going to have to put some pressure up the middle. And and try and contain Collins in that pocket.
They didn't leave anybody open. So good coverage by the Panthers. 2nd down and 8. Collins to throw, fires to the end zone.
No, didn't have it. No,
Hinkle is out the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he didn't have possession when he
sort of bounced up, hit him in the chest and bounced up, and then he gathered it in. Yeah.
They're down here close. Of course, that stops the clock with 1:44 left to go. In the Basil's second quarter.
That's right. Do you like their pizza or their subs better?
I like everything they do. I'm a salad guy, tuna fish salad.
Salad guy.
Tuna fish salad.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, 1:44 left to go. Here we go.
3rd and 8. Collins to throw, fires to the end zone.
That one he held on to.
Connects to number 14, Ryan Fulton, with his 2nd touchdown of the season.
Well, you're seeing a quarterback here today that, is really, he's only a junior, and I'm sure he's got some stuff to work on, but right now he looks pretty special.
I mean, good timing when you can hit the back line of the end zone like that.
Now, Hollis is going to find a way to put some pressure on Collins, or it's going to be a long second half.
Kick is up and good. So with 1:36 left in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter, it's 34 Milton, 14 Holliston. Well, the Panthers had a 14-7 lead somewhere in this game, but Milton has just roared back with 27 unanswered points.
1:36 here now. What you want to do is you want to see if you can get. They don't have any timeouts on the other side of the field, so they're not going to be stopping the clock. So you got to see what they do. They're probably going to squib this again. If they give you the ball at the 40, you're going to take it, obviously. But let's see how they play it. Left-footed kicker too. I don't know if that. I know when you're punting, a left-footed punter makes a difference. I don't know if a left-footed kicker kicking off makes a difference. He's not going to try an onside kick, is he? No.
They kick away this time to Vargas. Comes down at the 10. Oh, no, that was Gimblett. Sorry.
Ball down, but he was down on. He's a buck 25 left to go here. Buck 26.
Ball's at the 36-yard line where Holliston will start 1st and 10. Kafka takes it himself. Picks up 5 or 6.
So let's see if they come up quickly. If they may just let the clock run, or if they come up to the line quickly and get a play off. But looks like they may be happy just to get out of here. But you never know.
They might have a timeout left.
I think they have 2 left.
Kafka to throw, across the middle. Morrow, number 9 with the catch. And, nice push there by Greenberg.
And there's a timeout with 43 seconds left.
So first down for Holliston, moves the ball to the Milton 44, 47-yard line.
Now you can take some shots downfield. And what you want to do here, Tom, is you want to watch and see if they're going to give you those sidelines. If they're going to give you the sidelines, you can do quick sidelines, quick out, and keep stopping the clock. Get another 10 or 15 yards down the field so you can go to the end zone yourself. Kafka's got a pretty good arm. I'm not sure he could reach the end zone from here, but if he picks up another 10 or 20 yards, he definitely can.
Well, if he gets Teague or Murrow or Rodenheiser in stride like that last ball, you can pick up a lot of yards after catch. Or Gimblett. Don't want to leave anybody out.
Yeah.
Got a lot of big, explosive offensive players out there.
They're not playing too far back either. They might be coming. So you might have to get this off pretty quickly.
Teague in motion.
Nope, they fake back.
Kafka looks downfield, lets it go. Teague's got a step.
Got it.
Right over the shoulder.
Oh, no.
Oh.
1 foot, just takes 1 foot. I don't know about that call. Just takes 1 foot inbounds. I don't know if we can see it over here or not. And see if on our replay. I think, yeah. Tom Harmon said the replay showed he might have been in, but it is what it is. But there you go, Tom. That's what you were talking about. You know, they want to get those speed players the ball.
Second down and 10 for Holliston.
Nice throw too by Kafka. And what they did is they dropped 3 of those, two of those backers, but came with the other guys. So 33 seconds left. Second down and 10.
Kafka fires across to Morrow. Catches him in stride.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, look, gets out.
Got it back. Nope. Milton got it.
So with 24 seconds to go in the half, Holliston turns the ball over. Nice idea, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Holliston showing they can pick up some yards.
Well, I will tell you right here, you want to be very careful here. You want to drop those defensive backs. Who's calling time? Holliston takes a timeout. Yeah, you want to talk about this defensively. You don't want to give up anything deep. 24 seconds left to go in the half.
Well, the prevent defense, Jay, I know it's your favorite.
Yeah. Don't like it, but in this situation with just these few seconds left, you can't get beat deep. You know there's talk. So some of the people have suggested in the NFL with that cover 2 defense that they kind of they want to get rid of it. They want to throw it out, make it illegal because they say it's taking away all kinds of long receptions in the NFL. I don't think they're going to play a cover 2 here, but they're going to play their defensive backs back a little bit. The other thing is too, if you get the quarterback and able to sack him here, that time will probably run out. Once again, 24 seconds left.
Good coaching moment for Coach Uroff and Coach Conrad.
Well, you find out a lot about your team at this situation too, you know, and find out what you want to do. And, you know, they can show like they're coming and then drop back, but you want to be really careful here because the last 2 times downfield and the last 2 passes thrown, your defenders got beat.
Collins back to pass. Fires to his left. Caught by Mason.
That did not get out of bounds, so that might be the last play of the half. They're trying to line up quickly, see if they spike it. Downed it.
With 7 seconds to go.
6 seconds left on the clock.
So I wonder what the rule is on that, because what he did is he took both hands and put it down. He didn't just take the one hand and throw it down. He took both hands.
Oh,
and did that.
The 2-hand pass?
Yeah, well, the 2-hand, I mean, is that, I guess, well, they call it a 2-hand pass. I don't know. This is it. This should be the last play without a defensive penalty.
At least it wasn't a bounce pass.
Yeah.
Collins with 3 receivers to his right. Looks downfield.
They got him.
Panthers.
They got him.
Lower the boom as the half ends. Charlie Stott.
Let's stick around for Milton City and Milton Wildcats.
And that'll do it for the first half. Holliston 14, Milton 34. We'll be back with second half action in just a few moments. Okay, and now Tom Harmon with the halftime throwdown.
Thank you, Tom. At halftime, Milton leads Holliston 34-14. The Wildcats were dominant in the second half, outscoring the Panthers 20-0. Milton led in total yards 249 to Holliston's 127. Passing yards, Holliston had only 48 to Milton's 133. Holliston also had 79 rushing yards to Milton's 116. Individually, Drew Kafka was 4 for 9 for 48 yards and 1 touchdown. Kafka also led in rushing with 6 attempts for 23 yards. And then Kylie Vargas also had 4 rushing attempts for only 7 yards. Receiving-wise, Max Morrow had 3 catches for 17 yards, and Connor Teague had one catch for, and the touchdown for, which was 31 yards. On the other side of the ball, Milton's Patrick Collins was 8 for 10 with 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing-wise, Patrick Collins also led in rushing 23 yards and 1 touchdown. And Peter Stutnick had 3 rushing attempts for 18 yards. And receiving-wise, Harris Hinkle had 2 catches and 1 touchdown. For more stats and information on Holliston Panthers, you can follow us on X/Twitter at HCatFootball, and that's the throwdown.
Thank you, Tom. Ready to start the third quarter. The Main Effort Financial. Third quarter, taking you where you want to go. John Drohan and team.
Well, Tom, Holliston's going to have to come out here and try and establish something on the defensive line and the offensive line. And they're going to have to do that. You're going to have to kind of try and win each set of downs. You know, you're not going to win this game all at once. You're going to have to do it a little bit at a time, but you're really going to have to defend. You're going to have some stops, and when you do have the stops, you're going to have to be able to come out and, score some points. There's an onside kick. Yeah, they're going to call a penalty on that. Not sure what the penalty is. Oh, penalty is a personal foul. So that's going to give Milton even better starting position here in the.
And walk it off to the 39-yard line.
In the Main Effort Financial third quarter.
Main Effort Financial.
Main Effort Financial.
taking you where you want to go.
Well, right now.
1st and 10 for Milton. Collins, short drop, flips it out to Salmon. He's out close to a first down.
Number 4, Ronan the Savage Salmon.
Ronan the Savage Salmon.
That's what they call him.
He's got a nickname. Only a junior.
Yeah, that's okay. He'll keep that nickname for a couple of years.
Wow. 2nd and 1 for Milton. Collins this time to the left to Ronan.
Ruling is he stepped out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
So all the way down to the 10, it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, Milton's finding something to the outside here. Not sure what they're seeing, and maybe it's just that Holliston is maybe playing back a little deep. That'll change a little bit as we get closer to the goal line, but he's out here. There he is. He gets coverage now. And they run the ball.
Collins to Stutnick.
Second down.
Well, you come out in the second half.
And goal from the 7.
You come out in the second half, and you're going to have to put the effort in. And right now, Holliston's getting beat.
The
right
main effort in.
Yeah.
Collins takes it himself.
By himself. He's all alone.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Milton.
Yeah. Well, he's having a career night tonight, that's for sure.
He never met an end zone he didn't like.
Yeah. But he's good. I mean, he's good one.
He's got 2 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns.
Yeah. And,
wow.
And Tom told us all the passing and rushing yardage he has. He leads the team in both. So the only thing he didn't do is can't throw to himself, as what's her name said.
He wasn't
Brady's wife.
Wasn't handing out popcorn at halftime.
Yeah, he was doing that. I did see that. I did see that.
So Milton 41-14. Let's see if the Panthers can get back some of that offensive mojo they had just before the half. Had a nice little drive going.
Yeah, they had the 2.
I mean, Teague looked like he was inbounds to us, our old eyes.
Yeah. Well.
And Murrow was just a step away.
Dude, what they have to do now is, like I said, just you want to work on stuff here. You want to work on stuff, and 41-14, and you if you can't stop the other team, obviously it's not going to happen. But the other thing you want to do is work on stuff. Get that offensive line back in gear. They had 2 really nice drives that offensive line did, in the middle of the first quarter, and they got to get back to that and give Drew Kafka some time and let his receivers get open, and then they can do their magic with their speed.
Kick it away deep. To Gimblett. Turns it up to the 25. 27.
What I do right here is I find a way to get the ball into Connor Teague's hands. Now, you can do it on a run, you can do it on a jet sweep, you can do it on a pass, whatever you want to do. You want to get the ball in his hands. Now, of course, if I know that, they know that. But it's a lot easier.
Well, they got a couple of guys with speed, that Holliston does.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for that Milton cheer team.
41-14, 10-13 left in the main.
Their motto this year is to win the next play. That's what they got to do.
10-13 left in the main effort financial third quarter.
Kafka looks downfield.
Ooh,
Weren't synced up on that play.
no, something.
Second down.
Second and 10 for Holliston.
But you know, as a coach now, you want to show your team that we're trying. We're going to try. We're going to keep
Right.
We're going to keep at it, and we're going to keep going because we're going to learn stuff tonight. We're going to see stuff tonight that we can fix. That's going to help us next week and into the Tri-Valley League. Low snap. Oh boy. That was lucky, you know. Drew was able to surround that and not lose that ball. Third and
15.
What is that, 15? That's a heck of a lot more than 15, but I'll take your word for it.
Morrow in motion. Kafka throws it back to Rodenheiser.
Oh, nice block.
That's complete.
Brings up fourth down for Holliston.
Holliston. Panther.
That Teague back to kick. They've been putting a lot of pressure on the punter tonight. Need a big bounce here.
Hinkle takes it at the 45-yard line. 46, they'll mark it.
And let's see how Milton plays this. And see if they're just going to take the air out of the ball. It's like hey, it's Collins still in there, right?
Yes. Collins with the quick handoff.
Nice job by that defensive front.
Skutnik. And good coverage by the Panthers. They were right there, hit twice in the back of the backfield.
Skutnik, I think you mentioned this, Tom. He's a sophomore, right? I think he's just a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
Yep.
Second and 10 for for Milton. Handoff to number 5, Cooper. Picks up 3 yards. Third down and 7.
Let's see if they keep running this ball as they're running the clock. 7:15 left in the main effort financial third quarter. Ooh, well, that's offside Holliston. That's 5 years. Now they'll run the ball.
Defensive offsides.
You know, you get this far behind, and you want to do something to help your team out, and sometimes you just get a little bit over anxious, and that happens.
Well, they've got that main effort going.
That's it. Fumble. Oh.
Collins with the high handoff.
When things are going well, they're going well. 4th down.
Running back was number 2. Somebody new.
Short game. 4th down.
So 4th down and 2 for Milton.
Letting the clock
Looking
run.
into Coach Dombrowski.
Yeah, they're letting the clock run down.
Collins across the middle to Salmon.
1st down.
He's got enough for the 1st down. Little look-in pass.
This is the 3rd time Coach Dombrowski's been in this situation on the winning side of the score, and doing a nice job. He just wants to run the ball, get the game over with. Still 5:25 left to go in the main effort financial 3rd quarter.
Hand off to number 2.
That was a carry by the Deuce, Isaiah Fleming.
Isaiah Fleming, number 2, the Deuce.
Deuce.
Where does he come up with these things?
I don't know. He's a pretty good PA announcer.
2nd and 8 for Milton. Ball at the 26-yard line. Collins hands it off to Thomas.
That's
Or
a
is
flag. There's a flag come in.
No,
on this.
that was Cooper.
Let's see what this is. Quite different than that 1st quarter where you're kind of getting whiplash going back one way and back the other way. And, everybody
It was really back and forth.
back and forth, and it is really exciting, really, really good, wide open game. Everyone's scoring, everyone's having fun, and now with a 41-14 score with Milton in the lead with 4:38 left to go in the 3rd. Let's see what this call is. It's against Milton.
Didn't see the signal, but it's 2nd down and
It looks like it
20.
Might have been holding.
Collins looks deep, gets under
Yeah.
the rush, spins,
Yes.
finds some open room. Finally dragged down by Vargas. Boy, he just had one nice spin move in the backfield and
He
was
did.
off to the races.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. It's penalties, it's turnovers, and it's missed tackles. You get an opportunity to tackle those guys. You got to grab and hold on all you can, even if you can't bring them down. Just slow them down until the other guys come in and finish him off.
1st and goal from the 4. Cooper in the backfield. Collins hands it to Cooper.
2nd down. Didn't quite
Panthers
get there.
stop him.
2nd down. Once again, shout out to go get your Wildcat gear over there. That's right, we're selling merch as much as you can get. Go ahead.
Selling Wildcat gear over there if you want any.
Yeah, my closet's full.
3:11, 3:10, 3:09. Clock running. Main effort financials. 3rd quarter.
Hand off to 37, and Panthers stand tall.
Yeah.
Another running back for Milton. That one, Isaac Remy. So Panthers aren't giving up. 3rd down and goal from the 6.
No, you got to keep playing, because what happens is if you get in the habit of giving up, it becomes a habit, and you know that it's a losing habit. You got to keep focusing on win. You said it earlier, win the next play. You know that's what you got to do.
Pass from Collins complete to the corner of the end zone. That went to number 14, Fulton. That's his second touchdown of the game.
47-14, and they get this, and I think then it goes to running time, right? 30-point difference.
Let's not think that way, Jay.
Well, no, but I'm just saying.
Let's just surprise people at home at how fast
the clock is going
to run.
Just surprise them, okay?
So it's Milton 48, Panthers 14, as Patrick Collins really pours it on.
Well, in fairness to Patrick Collins, I mean, he's just doing what he told to do. I mean, if he's running the ball and they're not going to tackle him, I mean, what's he supposed to do? You know, it's. So here's another chance for Holliston to get the ball back.
The Panthers had a spirited first quarter and beginning of the second quarter.
But this is what, this is what's going to happen. And, the coaching, this is really the first time they've been really this far out of a game. And, the coaching staff and the players, they're new to each other, and they got to figure out how we're going to respond to this. And,
right.
And you respond. I will tell you the coaching staff won't quit, and I'm sure the boys won't quit. So they're just going to put something together. See if they can get down there and score.
Vargas inside the 10. Out to the 25-yard line.
Kylie Vargas. Holliston, first down.
1:59 left to go in the main effort financial
third quarter.
Again, we want to thank all our sponsors tonight. It's really nice of them to donate so that you people can, if you can't make it to the game, you can see the game on HCAT at Hub.
Holliston Hub, HCAT.
Holliston Hub, HCAT.
Isn't that a mouthful?
Yeah, well.
It takes a lot to cover what the station does.
Yeah.
Covers Holliston from stem to stern to Milton. Kafka with the handoff to Rodenheiser. Rodenheiser with the main effort.
Yeah.
Picks up a first down.
Here's a play you can kind of build on. You get that first down. You start building up a little bit now and see if you can get the ball downfield a little bit more. A lot of room over here on the left, and that's a couple of plays they got to out to Connor Teague that happened on the left-hand side. Let's see if they do it again.
Kafka hands it off inside Morrow.
That's a nice job. What you doing by running the ball here?
He gives the main effort every play.
He does.
I like the effort.
But what you're getting here now is you're building up your offensive line a little bit too, and this helps them. It's much easier to block on the running plays than it is on passing plays, and they like blocking. They like blocking on running plays. Linemen, they just like that.
2nd down and 6 for Holliston. Rodenheiser off left tackle.
Here comes a flag. Man, where that's thrown, I don't really. Oh, it's against Milton? Yeah.
Yeah, it's against Milton.
There you go.
Face mask.
That'll be a first down. 15-yarder.
Results of the play. Holliston, first down.
See where they place the ball at the Milton 40-yard line.
Clock is running. Nice job, keep getting that push by that offensive line. You get some nice runs in here.
Kafka pitches it out. Rodenheiser. Nice job. Finally shoved out of bounds, but not before another first down. Clock stops with 21 seconds to go in the main effort, third quarter.
This is what they need, Tom. They needed this. They needed to get back into a situation where they're feeling a little bit better about themselves.
Yeah.
No. That's going to be procedure. Procedure against Holliston.
Against Holliston. First and 15.
So they get back into, next week they got Grafton at 6 o'clock, by the way. It's a home game.
Friday night.
So make sure you're there because cheer the boys on. But this is good. This is what they need going into that game.
Kafka to Rodenheiser.
Oh, he's quick.
Rodenheiser races to the right side.
Wow, he's quick and he's powerful.
He runs with authority. And that'll do it for our main effort financial third quarter. Panthers trail Milton 48-14. He was down, ball came loose. Panthers were on the 20-yard line, 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Holliston's driven into the red zone.
Now see if you got to finish this off. You got to come out here and play your game, do your thing, and get that ball in the end zone.
Kafka fakes it
nice
to Vargas.
fake. What a great
Wide
fake.
open. Max Murrow with a nice catch. Looks like he's close to a first down.
I talked about this the other night that last game we did that Drew Kafka makes some really nice fakes back there. He really does. He carries them through, and sometimes you're looking at it and go, oh, okay, and then there goes the ball.
Yeah, first and goal Panthers from the 5-yard line.
Nice.
Max
touchdown.
Murrow blasts up the middle for a touchdown, Panthers.
There you go.
His first touchdown of the season and his Panther career.
That's the coaching staff telling the kids, we're okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's funny. We've come here twice, and we come here once. We played them twice, and both years his kick is up the wall. Nice kick by.
Nice strong
Connor
kick. Panthers 21, Milton 48.
And we've come here, and the first year we came here, and they had that, I forget his name, the really great quarterback they had. And they really, beat up on Holliston kind of like this. And Holliston went on and played in the state semifinals.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And then last year, they came into our place and beat us up and everything. And then we went down out of Grafton, and we beat Grafton, who was
right.
Did they go to the Super Bowl last year?
They had gone the previous year. Yeah.
So you can't take this and just say, oh wow.
Well, we knew this schedule was a bear.
It's brutal and it's okay. I'm not trying to make excuses for them. I mean, obviously they would have loved to have won this game, and you got to tip your hat to Milton. Milton's a really strong team, and they may be back doing some serious damage in the playoffs again this year because they look like they're really set up for it. But that doesn't mean that your season is over by any stretch of the imagination. You get back in there and you keep fighting, and you go to Grafton and win Grafton, and then you go into the TVL, and that's what's really important. You got to win that league. Squib kick.
Just over the 40-yard line. Milton will start 1st and 10 with 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter.
And you want to look at the ups and downs and how different teams come down. We talked earlier about how Needham beat these guys 24-0. Needham, as I said a couple of years ago, they were got in the losers bracket. And,
right.
And so you really don't know. We got to play it down here. And he's back up, and it looked like he just cramped up a little bit. The Henry Studio.
Fourth quarter.
8 minutes left to go, 49-21. 48-21.
And they do senior portraits. But
we're seniors.
Well, maybe get a senior discount. I think they're talking about high school seniors.
Oh.
I got my picture taken by Henry Studios.
This week?
No, way back in the day.
Oh.
They've been in Holliston forever.
Oh. They do a good job. They're the ones that do the football team, right?
New quarterback for Milton. Hands off to Cooper. Play strung out.
This is when the coaching is as bad as the score is and everything.
Tackled by Rodenheiser.
The coaching staff on both these clubs, what they're looking for now is they're looking for these next line players. How are they going to play? How are they going to react? They're in the varsity game now, and a lot of them this may be their first time in a varsity game, and they want to see, and the coaching staff wants to see how they're going to react to these situations too. And this is one of the great things when you're building a program and not just a team, you got to bring them all the way up through your whole program. And giving the kids a shot to play here makes a big difference.
2nd and 12 for Milton. Cicerone
it's intercepted.
Picked off by Max Murrow.
Bye-bye.
And he is off to the races. 40-yard interception return by Max Murrow. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I don't hear any fat ladies singing.
Oh!
That was great coverage, and what he did was he waited and he broke on that ball. He wasn't there. He broke on that ball just at the very end. It made a nice catch and took it in.
Max Murrow's 2nd touchdown in a row.
Yeah.
Just in a few minutes here in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Connor Teague's extra point is good. So with 6 minutes and 1 second to go here in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, the Panthers are on the board again, 28-48.
I want to surprise you and let you wonder why the clock is running, so I won't say anything because I get yelled at last time I said it.
No, that's the 3rd interception of the year. The Panthers had a couple of interceptions. Could have been 3 interceptions down in Middleborough 2 weeks ago. That's the defense that that won that game down there.
Oh, that defense was great down there.
Well, this is a great to finish on a high note.
Yeah, now you had your offense come down. They got the ball. They take the ball downfield and score. And nice scoring drive and get back them. They feeling pretty good about themselves. And now you turn around and here's the defense kind of doing the same thing, and they're feeling pretty good about themselves. See if special teams can too.
Nick Elliott with the kick. This one up the middle.
Got to tackle, boys. Got to tackle. There you go.
Hinkle brought down at the 40-yard line.
Hinkle's another good one. I mean, he's one of those guys that he and Salmon, I mean, Collins got a really good wide receiver room that he can throw to.
Looks like Coach Yuroff's going to put his second stringers in. A lot of new numbers out there.
You got to tackle.
Carried by Skutnik.
Holliston calls a timeout.
Coach Connery wants to talk to his defense, a new group.
Yeah, you talk about it. You said this earlier in the game about teaching moments, and this is one of those teaching moments where they say, you know, you guys, you want to get in there, you want to play the varsity, you want to get up there, you got to make the tackles, you know, and that's what he's telling them. I think he also may want to throw some other kids in there now.
.344 to go in this Henry Studio fourth quarter.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Right now, Holliston's winning.
That's right. Panthers are up 14-0 in the fourth quarter. Henry Studio fourth quarter. Picture that.
Yeah, there you go.
Want to frame this quarter.
There you go.
Don't leave it on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, here we go. That's all right. Enough is enough.
So you always
got to go one too many. It's a blitz from Holliston. Ooh, just missed it on the blitz.
Cooper with the run. Picks up 1 yard. Nice job by the Panthers. Collins is back in the game at quarterback.
Yeah. I think they just want to calm everything down, and he wants to run because the clock is going to run out with 3:11 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth, and clock running.
Collins hands off to Cooper on second down. Panthers right there to stop him. Badenkoff came up to make that hit. No gain, 3rd down and 9. Collins looking over the sideline.
He's going to wait till he gets a 10-second signal from the ref. There we go.
Collins to throw. Steps up, launches one towards the end zone.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. That's okay.
That'll leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, that's really unnecessary.
So that one's another one to Fulton.
That's okay. You got to stop him. So that causes some questioning, especially where it's running time, you know. Just run the game out. But Holliston is still, even after this, if they make this, still winning the Henry Studio fourth quarter. And let's see if there's even another play run here. There might not even be another play run. I want to thank Bruce Guilfoyle tonight, the great Bruce Guilfoyle. He comes down, he sets all this stuff up. First, he drives us down.
Well,
here.
what about
he
the great Tom Harmon, too?
Well, it's great. I'm getting to Tom Harmon, but I mean, Bruce drives us down here and, got us here, kind of, but he got us here. And,
gets us online.
Gets us online. He's running this, he's running that. He's got the camera over there. He's doing it all by himself. And he
signs up sponsors for our show.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again to Holliston Superette, Basil's Pizza and Subs, Main Effort Financial, and, of course, the great Henry Studio.
That's going to be the end of the ball game here with 33 seconds. They're just going to line up and go. And no, I thought they were going to line up to shake hands. Where are they going? It's all over. They're not going to run another play.
Final score here from Brooks Field in Milton, Massachusetts. The Wildcats 55, the Panthers a scrappy 28. Well, Jay, this certainly started out as a bright spotlight for the Panthers when they scored on a nice drive. You got the quick turnover, capitalized on it. They were making the Wildcats fight for every yard.
Well, the thing is, Tom, is that, you get in a situation like this, and like I said earlier, you got beat by a team, a better team, they're good players, up a division, and they're going to be near the top of their division probably for the whole year. So that's okay. The question is, what have you learned from it? And that's what they're going to have to deal with.
Okay, and now Tom Harmon and the final lowdown.
Thank you. For the final score tonight, Milton 55, Holliston 28. A difficult game for Holliston against a very strong Milton team. Total yards, Milton with 384 to Holliston's 185. Holliston had 55 passing yards to 221 for Milton. Rushing-wise, Holliston had 130 yards, Milton 163. Individually, Kafka had 6 completions for 55 yards and 1 touchdown. Rosenheiser had 55 yards rushing, and Drew Kafka also had 18 rushing yards. Receiving-wise, Max Morrow had 4 catches, and 14 was his longest receiving touchdown. Connor Teague had 1 catch for 31 yards and 1 touchdown. On the other side of the ball, Patrick Collins had a phenomenal game with 13 completions for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns. Collins also led in rushing with 62 yards and 2 touchdowns. Salmon for Milton had 5 catches for 47 yards, and Fulton also had 3 catches for 41 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Holliston's Charlie Stout had a couple of sacks. Tommy Quinn had a fumble recovery, and Max Morrow in the final quarter finished with a pick 6. For more stats and information, follow X on X/Twitter at HCatFootball, and that's the throwdown.
Thank you very much, Tom. Thanks again to Bruce Guilfoyle for all the stuff you do for setting this up. Tom, nice job tonight. We want to thank our 4 sponsors. You want to get them?
Holliston Superette, Basil's Pizza and Subs, Main Effort Financial, and Henry Studio.
That'll do it. Good night, everyone.
All right, good night, everybody.